Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Bipolar Blues live check-in update. Well, today is June 1st, and I've decided for the whole month. I had this crazy thought idea last night, lucid dreaming, that I should fast the whole month because I'm tired of the bullshit. I really am. I just gotta put my foot down. You know, I can fast a day. Sometimes I can fast 2 days, and then I'll just eat every single piece of chocolate and candy. And I'm here in Sweden, so they're kanelbulle, dammsugare, Charlocksmoons. At the store the other day, I had four of my favorite Danishes for 18 crowns, less than 20. I haven't seen that in like since Corona, since pre-Corona. Of course I bought them. Of course I bought them. It's a deal. Are you kidding me? It's a deal. Imagine four Semla for 18 crowns. I mean, who wouldn't buy all of them as much as you possibly can? So I need to come up with a system. The system is I'm going to carry a notebook around. I'm going to write like every waking moment of my uh, putting stuff in the mouth hole problem that I have. I really want to get this weight down. Also, I'm going to start working out. So I'm going to do an 8-minute Tabata squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, alternating left and right lunges. You can do it right here. Just stand here and do it. Just squat, lunge with the right foot, squat, lunge with the left foot, squat, lunge with the right foot, squat, lunge with the left foot. 20 seconds, 10-second rest. 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 8 minutes. That's it. Start with that. And of course, fasting as much as I can. That's coffee. Coffee doesn't count. Coffee is just black water, the way I drink it. And this should kickstart not just my diet, but I think my overall mental state of being. I have noticed that when you do like I guess true ketogenic, no carb or very limited, like 25 grams a day carb, there is this weird thing in your mind, at least mine, my brain, my thought process, maturity level. I noticed that actually, and also patience with my children, especially. If I'm eating slop, I don't have time for the dad, 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 cookies, candy, milk, Tony Tiger cereal. Can I go to my girlfriend's house? Dad, 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 dad. You know, can we go to the pool, the beach? It's like it just goes on and on and on, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, where's all the millions of questions coming from? And then I forget. I got to think about my own childhood. I had a million questions for my dad. I still do. It's just harder now because when I talk to my dad, it's through the interwebs and the hearing and the technology. And it's like, Dad, be quiet. Dad, shut up. I'm trying to ask you a question. And then you ask him a question, and he gives you the answer. Real good, solid 1-2 word answer. And it's back to what he was talking about for 4.5 hours. Me, I want to eat and slop and sleep on the couch, and the boys, the kids, are just dad. So I've noticed that when I have more clarity of mind, it's easier to be like, Dad, what is it? You got it. You want it? Now let's go. Boom. So day one, June 1st, fasting. For sure. Wednesday is my Achilles heel. Wednesdays, every day at the house here, the Fountain House here, where I'm at, this little place I belong to. Wednesdays, they have Golfika, which I believe stands for free fika, because they just give it away. Last week was chocolate brownies, and I forget the gentleman's name who baked them. The only thing he left out was the walnuts for nut allergen people. I'm telling you, these things were the best. I think I had 10 of them. I don't know. I had a lot. I had a lot. I had more than my fair share, for sure. I had more than my equality share. I had more than my masculinity share. I had more than my way more than my femininity share. Way more. Way more. Way more than my femininity share. I had more than my white privilege. I had more than my white privilege share. I had a lot of them for free, and I know I gained at least. I had to have gained a kilo. I guarantee I did. Guarantee I did. My thought was like, oh, I'll just eat these and I'll bike home uphill and burn all out. No, no, doesn't work like that. Um, it was it's glorious. So Wednesdays in the afternoon, I have to stay away from here. I can't come into work. I can't come into here and not unless I'm gonna be super disciplined. And right now, I can't be super disciplined. It's very hard. It's been. May was tough in many ways. One way was the preview of the summer days here in southern Sweden came out early this year. Normally these days don't come till I've seen them in April too, but that's a long time ago. I've been here 16 years. It's a long time ago now. So I don't. When the sun is out and it's like 1920, so around like 60, 65 Fahrenheit for you Fahrenheit folk, and the waves are crashing and the seagulls are what do they call it? Going? Mine, whatever, Uh, find a spot in the sun, have some fun. I'm from California, so you know what I mean. Uh, and just fall asleep and bake. And then when you wake up, you roll over to the other side because you don't want to sunburn the one side. So you roll over, so you switch sides and bake and fall asleep and then wake back up. And then that's going to be around like the 4 or 5 hour mark. And you're going to want some munchies. They're going to kick in. And so I got to get disciplined though before that munchie thing. I got to get it under control. It's hard work. I have been in that. I was 140 kilos, and I know that overweight has an effect with my bipolar at least, and diet and food. Right, what I'm talking here. I ate 5 bowls of Tony Tiger Frosted Flakes cereal last night before bed. Not a good idea, but it's so good. They're great. It's so good. It's so good. Tony Tiger Frosted Flakes. So good. So, um, yeah, I mean, when I went back home to visit my mom in November, December, January, uh, this last year, Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's, the first place I went to was the mom and pop donut shop that have the fucking cinnamon buns like this big and the what do you call them? Oh my gosh, what my dad called them. The maple bars and the chocolate bars, they're like, they're like just it makes an eclair look like uh, a little candy wrapper you unwrap. You know, they do. It's like a foot long donut. I took them back. I was like, "Who wants these?" Nobody ate a single one. I ate all 12 of them. I believe 10 the first day and 2 the next. And then I just laid on the couch for 4 days, just going, oh, like it was good, but it wasn't good. Like, and then my mind also, like, anytime my mother had questions about private matters, it was like, oh my gosh, mom, shut the front door. Like, no. but I had to entertain. It was my mother after all. And that's what I'm talking about. Getting into the clarity of the mind. Your diet can help. You need to be disciplined. Fasting helps a lot. It helps a lot. Even eating one meal a day. Even normally, I'll eat after 5, before 9 p.m. at night. And I'll eat a nice meal, salad, meat salad, um, something nice, lasagna. I'm trying to get into stews right now, so I had a stew the other week, 2 days in a row. It was pretty. It was all right. It was all right. The meat was kind of chewy, but I think that's the point. Maybe I got to chew it up, cut it up smaller pieces. I don't know. Get new knives. I don't know. But meat and taters and carrots and other vegetables. You know, a thick, hearty, meaty soup, right? And then I will also have half a cup of Ben and Jerry's, if not the whole thing. Uh, Cookies, chips, whatever. But in that 4 hour window, and then it's another uh, 17 to 20 something hours before I eat again. That helps a lot. That helps a lot. Um, and that's what I got to do here. Day one, I'm starting with a fast. I also want to start with a workout because it's a body weight workout, a calisthenics Tabata workout. Not going to be burning that much energy. Not going to be requiring that much um, protein. That's another thing too, is there's a lot of information out there in the world of fitness. A lot of information. You can find articles that say you don't need to have uh, double your body weight of protein a day to put on muscle mass. And then there'll be people who say you do. And that's how you do hypertrophy. Um, but there's building the muscle to get bigger, and then there's just shaping your body. One way to shape your body is to slice off those layers of fat one at a time. Like if you take your block of cheese and you slice it, after 10 minutes, it's going to look a lot smaller block. It took 10 minutes to get there, but it looks a lot smaller. Well, it might take 10 days to get there, whatever it is. Losing a kilo, it might take 30 days, whatever. So I am going to do that fast and start with the squat lunge because my lower back. Oh my gosh, my lower back. I'm in pain now, but the pain leaves somewhere around noon, 1 o'clock, and then I can sit at the piano and play for quite some time. The piano there, then my legs start going, but that's I think it's normal piano. You're supposed to get up and move around every 30, 40 minutes of practice time if you're going over that time, an hour or whatever. You're supposed to do that. So the legs are fine, but the back is great around that time, and that's when I'm going to do this Tabata workout, and I'm going to fast because there's a lot of people you can follow, and like I said, a lot of stuff you can read, and you can do your own research on yourself. And I have done every other day fasting and every other day working out before. Um, that was a little bit of a headache because the days I would fast, my mind was not thinking about food like I need to meal prep. I need to get something going. No, I will think about food in the future of tomorrow when tomorrow is food day. Workout day, I put on food day. And that made me kind of, that was stressful. It was weird. Like I was looking forward to the fast more than I was looking forward to the food and lift. It was really weird. So I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to have the fast and the Tabata together. And then the next day I will eat. Put it in the meat wagon. Get that going. Plus, I mean, the body, the body can convert. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know if this is 100% true or not. And I haven't researched this 100%. But I'm pretty sure you've got fat, you've got protein, and you've got carbs. And I'm pretty sure the body can turn fat into protein, protein to carb, carb to fat, carb to protein, protein to carb, fat to carb. If the body so needs it and wants it and desires it. For instance, anorexic people, they need a lot of fat because they're not warm. So the body's constantly trying to turn stuff, what they have left, which would be what? Very minimum carb and protein, and turn that into fat. That's why the world record of, I'm going to Google that real time. The world record of fasting is 300 and days. 382 days by a man named Angus Barberi, a Scottish man who fasted for 380 days from 14th of June to the 30th of June, 1960s. You know what? For Agnes, unbelievable. June 1st to June 30th this month, we're gonna fast. I'm starting today. Tomorrow I will eat. I think. I don't know. Wait, did I already say I wanted to fast today? See, the problem here too. The problem too is like every day at lunch they have a kick-ass lunch here. A kick-ass lunch here. It costs like 40 crowns. It's ridiculous. I think the price went up 47 or 49. It's under 50 crowns. And most days where I'm like, God, I'm fasting, I walk in at lunch just to see for like recipes and ideas for dinner. So my boy's got a problem. One boy he can eat the veggies. One boy can't. So it's like, okay, you got to eat the veggies. You can't just sit there and eat meat all day. And then he eats Ben and Jerry's like it's water. Just drinks it. But I'll go in there and I'll smell it and I'll look at it and I'll either think good or bad. Not today. Sometimes I go, oh, like they had taco pie today on a fast day. Yeah, I bought it. I caved. Okay, I'll push fast. I'll push fast. You can't push fast. You can't do that. If you wake up and you say to yourself, today I'm fasting. Today you're fasting. Period. Doesn't matter what comes your way. Hey man, you want this free pepperoni pizza direct from Venice, Italy? Just shipped here. It's still fresh too. We transported it with an alien. That's how fast it got here. No, man. No. Take it to go. Put tinfoil. Leave it. Get it tomorrow. Warm it up in the oven or the stove or the microwave. Who cares? Italians do. And then boom. You got leftover Italian pizza the next day and you fasted the whole day. You know what I'm saying? You get done with it. You gotta stick to it. It's very hard. I know it is. But once you get going, and you're not going to get going, you'll notice it very soon. Very soon. You'll notice.
Oj! Han har hörlurar på sig. Går det bra att vi sitter här? Eller?
Bye bye.
Men det jag funderar på är